Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of How to Find the Best here on VisiBang TV. My name is Mark Blackwood. I'm your host, and today our expert guest for the topic of how to find a great remodeling contractor is Jim Hund with Vanguard Home Designs. Jim, welcome to the show.
Hey, Mark. I appreciate you having me here today.
Hey, Jim. As somebody who has over 15 years of expertise in the industry, what advice would you give to someone who is looking for a remodeling contractor?
Well, when someone's looking for a remodeling contractor, they should really check for three things. The first thing, they should check for the basics. They should check the credentials. They should make sure they have all the required amounts of insurance. They make sure they have their general contractor's license, any EPA-led certifications if they're working a pre-1978 home. The second would be check their reputation. Now, you can check this with your friends and family members, your neighbors, anyone who's had work done before. But if you're new to the area, this might be a little more difficult. So going online is a great place to look for. You can check for reviews and just testimonials of what other people say. And then you can also check to make sure they're a member of their local builders association. The third would be professionalism. How they present themselves, whether it's online, you might want to check, make sure they have before and after pictures, make sure they have pictures of the owner and key management team, and also when you call in, make sure you're greeted by a live person who's friendly, or if you get a voicemail, make sure they can call you back quickly. If you follow these things, it won't take you long. You would weed out a lot of the bad contractors out there.
Hey, Jim, that sounds like some great advice. Now, if somebody there in Manhattan, Kansas was looking for a remodeling contractor and they contacted you, what kind of experience would they have?
Well, I think it would be a very enjoyable experience. You'll be greeted by a live person on the phone. If you call after hours, we'll call you right back during normal business hours. And when we come out to your house, we will talk with you about your project. We'll get to know you. And kind of your needs, your desires. It's just a very friendly experience. We're not pushy salespeople. We just we focus on you and your project, and then we'll design a solution for you. Manhattan's a very tight-knit community, and we are as well. We're members of our local builders association, the active members in our chamber of commerce, and we treat everyone fairly. Everyone's like a friend and a family here, and you will see that when you contact us and we're out here. And when we come out to your place, we'll provide you with references you can call. We'll provide you with previous testimonials and reviews of our company. And we'll provide all of this for you to back up kind of what we talked about before on credentials and reputation. And then you will see the professionalism of our company. And then finally, if we do quote the project, we'll give you a firm written price with no hidden fees, and all contingencies will be specifically defined in the quote. And I believe that anyone who contacts us will be happy they did.
Hey, Jim, and I know you do offer some additional help and information for people that are looking for a remodeling contractor. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Oh, yes, absolutely, Mark. Now, if people contact us, they can contact us through our website or vanguardhomedesigns.com, or they can call us. Now, we'll provide them with a free consumer guide to finding a professional remodeling contractor, and this will help people even if they're out of state and not in our community, that will help them with their own search for a professional remodeling company. Second, we'll offer a free consultation for the remodeling project. And so we'll do these two things, and for any new customer who mentions this video.
Hey, well, that's great. And Jim, it sounds like your guide is more in depth and has some additional checklists and some things that would be helpful for people. And in your free consultation that you provide to people, do you help them kind of sort out what some of their options are, kind of maybe figure out the best, most cost-effective way to do things?
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of contractors in our industry, and I won't point any fingers, but they try and upsell. Now, we are not about upselling. We're about getting you the most cost-effective solution for your project and about what you want and your needs and desires to best suit your project.
Well, Jim, thanks again for your time today. I think you've shared some very valuable tips for consumers. Anybody who is looking for a remodeling contractor there in Manhattan, Kansas, I really would strongly recommend that you give Jim a call and at least meet with him and consider him for your home remodeling needs. Jim, thanks again for your time and really appreciate you being on the show today.
Mark, I appreciate it. I appreciate being here, and I hope that I can help some people out.
That sounds great. Have a great day, everyone.
All right, thank you.